through.
Hey, welcome to Bristow Museum. Where are you guys from?
Well, I'm from Bristow.
I know you.
Yeah, you know me well.
I
This
do,
is
Ricky.
our newest guy, Lathan Moore. He's from Southern Illinois, new to Bristow.
Nice to
He's
meet
a history
you.
buff, so I thought, man, I know just where to take you. So, tag, you're it.
Wonderful. All right. Well,
I'll probably learn something too. So.
Well, we love our old depot. It's the biggest artifact here at the museum. Down here we have artifacts that most of them are original to the depot when it was working. This was the main workroom for the men. However, some of them are just period pieces.
Okay.
And the Frisco Railroad is the line that came through here. Over here we have pictures of what it looked like back when it was a working museum. And the stove that we have over there is not this one. This is a caboose stove we discovered. So you can see right here in the floor where it got too hot and it was kind of eaten away. That's where the stove was.
Okay.
Back in the late 1880s, 1990, citizens of Bristow hated to see this old depot get torn down. So they decided to save it. And so a lot of the caring citizens of Bristow and some few philanthropists went in and saved it and made a museum out of it. And we're very grateful to those people.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But let me go ahead and show you into our main display room. Bristow became a city in 1898, and that was, of course, Indian territory before we were a state. I love these old pictures of some of the early...
That's Samuel L. Jackson right there.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, he was part of Bristow. Just
Okay.
kidding. Ignore me, sorry.
Okay, I was going to say, it says Edmund Harry.
Oh, Edmund Harris, sorry. I misspelled it.
Theodore Roosevelt stopped here for one of his famous whistle-stop tours.
Can't believe Ricky thought Samuel L. Jackson was from Bristow.
Over here is my very favorite picture in the whole museum, because this shows the men coming to the depot to board the train to go to World War I.
How about that?
I get chills every time I
Right.
look at it.
That's where the firehouse is now, I believe. Is that right? Is that where
Yes.
my...
Yes.
Okay.
You look at that picture and you just wonder if any of them
Came back.
How many of them came back, and was Peter Klingensmith one of those in that line?
History is important. I was taught that the reason why people keep making the same mistakes is because they don't know history. So I'm not sure how much of that was life-changing. The cool part for me, just like she said, was when you could see the people that was lining up to get on this depot to go to war, to fight for our freedom. So underappreciated today. People trying to change history or just do away with it. It's good to be reminded of things like that sometimes.
NVTV. Scare cam, we scare people and then we laugh. Scare cam, we scare people and then we laugh.
I actually saw you and it still did it.
Squeak this was it.
Nope. You have the Wi-Fi? Yeah.
MVTV.
All right, so we make fun of him pretty much nonstop, and he's an easy target, but you're gonna see a little bit of what it's like to be Chuck Howe. Chuck is not only in the Gospel Music Hall of Fame for running sound, he's not only our sound guy slash drummer slash harmonica player slash driver, but he is invaluable to me because he helps work on things, puts things together, anything broken. He's right now working on the muffler on the generator of the bus. So we're gonna go and watch. I'm gonna offer to help him, and he will say he does not want my help, largely because I am not exactly what they call mechanically inclined, but we'll just get in his way. But he's gonna be a curmudgeon, he's gonna complain, he's gonna act like it's a big deal, but he loves this stuff. So anyways, we're gonna go help Chuck out, who's one of the hardest working men I know. Love you, Chuck, here we go. Chuck, are you alive?
I'm alive.
What do you need? What can I do?
No.
You don't want my help. You don't want me to do anything. You're all you need a flashlight holder?
Yeah, on a day like today.
I got it.
MVTV.
TJ, I remember where you were, financially and everything that was going on when y'all first got here. And man, I'm looking at this, this thing that you guys built.
Yeah.
I remember when we were at Dewar, when you came to audition, what you said that you asked God to do that hadn't happened yet. You hoped that it was here, that if He would just let you sing for a living.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been here, it'll be 5 years in what,
Next month.
yeah, about a month from now.
Yeah.
You'll be here 5 years. And how much property do you have out here?
Man, this is 18 acres, 18 and a half.
Okay.
So, which is far more than we ever thought we'd.
Which acre is mine?
Man, there's, you know what, in the front,
Yeah.
I'll think about that one, the front one. So, out here with my dogs.
Yeah, man. Have you, were you always thinking you was gonna have, close to 20 acres, country boy? Or?
No, honestly, I grew up, I wasn't a city boy by any stretch. Played sports and, I was always happy to be outside and working in the yard, but we lived in a neighborhood type setting in the city. Matter of fact, we lived right in front of a trailer park in an alley, so we didn't have a lot of grass at all. It was just, a grocery store in front of us and then trailer park behind us. And so for me, when I went to college, my parents actually built a house for the first time. They were able to catch up on some debts, and God just really blessed them, and they built a home in a subdivision. And so to me, that was where it was at, man. If I'm going to be successful, I'm going to build me a house in a subdivision. Got to date my wife, and then found out that wasn't really what her dream was necessarily. So I'm really glad this was her dream, to have some property. I love it.
Especially if you have boys. If you have kids, you can four-wheel and...
Absolutely. It's a different way than I was raised. I wasn't raised four-wheeling and stuff. We did fish and everything, but I'm excited to see how they are able to grow up on a property like this. And to be honest with you, we were initially just trying to get a couple acres. It was just very hard to find the market. If there was 3 or 4 acres for sale, it was gone before we could even bid. So we decided just to buy something bigger, and here we are.
you're blessed. You get paid too much money.
Yeah, and it's funny because, you know, you mentioned that all I wanted was just literally to be able to provide for my family in the ministry. And, man, I kind of got the wrong impression at a younger age, you know, high school, college age. It was my impression that if you were going to be in the ministry, there's always sacrifice. We know that. But my impression was to be in the ministry, then you cannot have nice things. You just can't. It's not going to be that way. And so to fast forward, and now I'm able to make a living singing, and you know, God's opened a couple doors for me to make a little bit extra money when the boys are in school, and it's just neat to see the way that He provides. And
The verse that comes to mind is Ephesians 3:20, where it says, "Now He who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ask or think, according to the riches we find in Christ Jesus." So you wanted to provide for your family, and God said, "Yeah, I've got this."
Sure.
So
yeah, I just had to. I mean, you know, and we went, like anybody starting out, we went through some tight times. You know, I mean, we've all got those stories where you have no idea where the next, you know, rent payment's coming from, and then a check arrives in the mail. You know, things like that happened for us early on. But, you know, especially my wife was such a trooper throughout that early part of the process, trying to find the opportunity to sing full time. And the people that I sang with before, man, everybody that I've crossed paths with have always been very good to me. But this is the first time in my, I guess you could say, professional ministry where I'm able to be able to just do this. If I want to go work extra, it's not because I have to, and that is a blessing.
Well, I don't come out here enough. This is great. Congratulations. It's beautiful. Yeah. 4th of July here.
Yeah, man, we did it last year.
Yeah.
Didn't have any grass last year, though. Shot fireworks right there.
Yeah, so part of what TJ and I do that we don't want anyone to know because it's not very spiritual is we try to make each other laugh on stage. I don't know who wins at that most of the time. I would say probably you.
I don't know.
When you laugh, I laugh. So
That's the vice versa. Even if I hold it together, if you start laughing, I'm toast. Yep.
So we're going to see who cannot laugh on these ridiculous dad jokes. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You want to go first? You want me?
Why don't you go first?
Okay. Why don't crabs give to charity? They're just a little shellfish.
She's judging you. Okay. How do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor.
I am pro farming.
Okay.
Hold on, I forgot it. I tried to memorize it.
Keep it rolling, though.
I want to go on the record that I support farming. As a matter of fact, you could call me protractor.
What do you call a pudgy psychic?
What?
A fortune teller.
Do I enjoy making courthouse puns? Guilty.
I don't know if I would have laughed, but you broke it. Okay. One moment. The dogs are hanging out with us.
That's not a dog. That's a small horse.
He's gonna get you at some point.
No, he's not.
I'm telling you, he's gonna get you. Okay. That's a good one. What did the police officer say to his belly button? What? You're under vest. He's concerned for your health.
How do you steal a coat?
I don't know.
You jack it.
Oh man. One. We can cut in.
I got a good one.
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine. He woke up. He's napping.
What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi.
That's the way you said it. I'm not laughing at the joke for the record.
Mississippi.
Okay. Ah, man. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
What kind of exercises do lazy people do?
I don't know.
Diddly squats? Cameraman laughing.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, man. I signed up for a marathon. And how will I know if it's the real deal or just a run-through?
Did you hear the rumor about the butter?
No.
I'm not going to spread it. I'm sorry. We'd be my friends. It does my heart. It makes my heart happy that one of my guys can afford this, that God has provided for us. Such a...
Got a go-kart for the kids!
So ridiculous, immature. I'm next!
You want to drive it? Yes. It's a bumpy ride, man, and it's
I don't know if it'll haul you.
No wonder you need to go to the chiropractor.
it's small.
Or is that a 5-horse on there?
I don't know. If he's recording this, he might hurt himself. Traded this for my truck straight up. So guys, I'm very, very excited about the piece of property God's blessed us with here. You know, obviously I love having the space. We can shoot guns or whatever, but for the kids, it's really neat too. We've been working with a tractor to create a space here for the pool. Hopefully just an above ground pool, nothing really extravagant, but just something for the kids to play in during the summertime. Pretty soon, hopefully we'll have it set up in the next couple weeks. Planning on we've got a nice little valley down here. There's a pond back there behind those trees. I want to clear that out, go fishing with the boys. That's pretty neat. Over here, we got obviously the trampoline. It's for the kids and for the kids. So I mean, we don't usually jump on the trampoline ourselves, but I want to do that and then a zip line. Hey man, for the kids. What you? What'd you just do?
Oh, I'll spring you, right?
That's stupid. I feel really dumb about what we just did.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this episode of the show. We had a good time filming it. We hope you had a good time watching it. Like this and then subscribe so you'll be able to watch the other episodes. If you have any questions about it, if you have any suggestions of what you want to see, send that to us. If you have any complaints, visit boothbrothers.com. We'll see you next time.
So working for Rick, man, Ricky's he's an interesting creature. I mean, everybody loves Ricky. When I tell people around town that I work for him,
TJ!
my dog's chasing him, isn't he? It's that thing with animals. And
Oh my gosh, in the casket!
he fell. He fell, didn't he? That's Ricky.
Hi there.